close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Line into left field for a base hit.
Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run, the throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, a good morning to you from Hankinson as we get set for day number 2 of the Region 1 softball tournament here on yourliveevent.com. We appreciate you joining us, myself, Jake Berkmar, along with Josh Boyko, here for day number 2 as we begin with elimination games. This first one coming up, the Hankinson Pirate Fast Pitch Co-op taking on Hillsboro-Central Valley. That will be followed by Enderlin and Northern Cass in an elimination game. We'll have the semifinal first championship game, however you want to phrase it, coming up, the game number 3 with Central Cass and Kindred Richland. And then we'll have the winners of games 1 and 2 today taking part in Game 4 in another elimination game later this afternoon. Games scheduled for noon, 2, 4, and 6 o'clock here today from Hankinson. A little bit different here today. Saturday, we had sunshine. We had a lot of wind here today. A little bit overcast with some humidity in the air. Looking around the region, about 21 hundredths of an inch in rain. Of course, it can always be a little spotty, so exactly what we had here at the field don't have the official confirmation on, but just looking at some of the area ones, that's what we were looking at here. So we are looking forward to a day of softball here today. Thank you for joining us on yourliveevent.com. We'll come back here with more of your pregame show brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway. Here with the World of Outlaws coming to Ada at the Norman County Raceway on June 29th. Tickets are on sale now, available at normancountyraceway.com. Stick with us. We'll be back here on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro Vets Club apologizes for the inconvenience of having the kitchen closed for remodeling this week. When the remodeling has been completed and the kitchen reopened, they will continue to bring you the best roasted chicken on Saturdays. The Hillsboro Vets Club sends congratulations to our area graduates and wish you best of luck as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead. As we approach Memorial Day, the Hillsboro Vets Club gives a salute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. They encourage everyone to take the time this Memorial Day to honor those who gave their lives for the red, white, and blue.
You're feeling that spring sensation, and that means it's time to put a spring in your step over to Mayport Hardware. They've got it all, the seeds, soil, pots, and garden tools you need to make your green thumb glow. If you're spring cleaning, pick up some paint or rakes to spruce up your home and yard. They also have appliances to put that tax refund to good use, and the bikes and lawnmowers, they're just ready to roll out the door. Keep that spring sensation at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Pregame show on yourliveevent.com, brought to you by the Red River Valley Speedway, Norman County Raceway. Here as we get set for game number 1 of 4 here today. You see on the field right now with our behind the plate cam, Hillsboro-Central Valley taking their infield, outfield practice. Check there the outfield cam as well too. They're behind center field as Corey Erickson rips one to left field that time. Here as we look for a good day of softball action again as Josh Boyko joins myself, Jake Berkmeyer, here for the call of these 4 games here today. And Josh, we look back to Saturday and how things went there. Let's kind of just talk about those a little bit. We start with the first game from Saturday, which was Hillsboro-Central Valley opening up with a win over Enderlin. And in that one, Burrows got a really nice pitching performance from Kaya Chenault as she struck out 7, did not walk a batter there, and the Burrows able to get the 10-run victory there in 5 innings. A good way to start the tournament, and they're looking to do that again here today. Meanwhile, you got the Hankinson Co-op that they lost their first game, a little bit of an upset as a 3-seed lost to the 6-seed Northern Cass, and they come in here looking to get the win on their home diamond, and just what do you, when you look back at those couple games from Saturday, what stood out to you in those matchups?
Well, for Hankinson, they just couldn't get the bats really going against Brooklyn Hoyland of Northern Cass, so it made it difficult to stack runs together. Weren't really able to get more than 4 or 5 to the plate in a single inning. So look for today the bats to be a little bit hotter, playing with a little bit more urgency at the plate, maybe trying to wake the bats up early in the count. And then for Hillsboro-Central Valley, they had some good at-bats, but then also Kaya Chenault, like you mentioned, she had a solid pitching performance. She's got good control. She might not have overpowering stuff, but she's going to be around the plate and give you a chance to win each time out.
Second pair of games from Saturday there was Northern Cass as the number 1 seed defeating Hillsboro-Central Valley 15-4. What stood out in that game, I think, was the power in that one. Burrows had back-to-back home runs in the first inning for them, and then Paige Wixo comes back in the bottom of the first, part of an 8-run first inning with a grand slam out of that number 9 spot in the order, and able to get some runs across an 8-run first inning for them, and they went on there to the 15-4 win, and they're seeing that batting order of the Squirrels. They definitely did wake up early on.
Yeah, and Hillsboro, give them credit coming out early and getting on the board before Central Cass could even get the bats out of the dugout. But, yeah, that Central Cass lineup is lethal, and then having the 9-hitter Wixo go on opposite field grand slam, that's something special to have in the lineup right there. So the Squirrels are proving why they're the number 1 seed coming into this tournament, and look for them to be dangerous later today against Kindred.
Northern Cass, after their earlier in the day victory over the Hankinson Co-op Pirate fast pitch there, falls to number 2 seeded Kindred Richland, and the Vikings just kind of nipping away. Couple runs in this inning, couple runs the next inning, on their way to that 10-0 victory there in 5 innings.
Yeah, they had runs in all 4 innings, and they were really just impressive to watch at the plate. Weren't striking out a lot. The Vikings just put quality at bat after quality at bat together, and that's what made them so dangerous and so hard to get out. You could get maybe 1 or 2 outs, but they just extended and fouled off tough pitches and made life very difficult, and Kindred Richland moving on in that first round.
Yeah, being able to advance, and that's the recap of Saturday's performance here in the Region 1 softball tournament on yourliveevent.com. Of course, all those matchups you can go back and watch and listen to here if you want to relive them here as we get set for day number 2. Let's also look at Region 2 of what happened there on Saturday as a lot of things happened up there. Those games for you as well on yourliveevent.com. It was Saturday, Mayport CG with a 20-0 victory over Midway Minto to open things out. Then Pembina County North gets the 12-1 victory over Nelson County Midkota. Thompson, the Tommies, come out with a 15-4 victory over Langdon Area Enmore Munich, and then the upset in Region 2 as Carrington, the South number 4 seed over the South number 1 Grafton 7-6 as the Cardinals spoil the tournament for the Spoilers. That sets up here today 3 games in Region 2 with Mayport CG versus Pembina County North. That game's scheduled for a 1 o'clock start time. Thompson will take on Carrington after that, and then the losers of those 2 games will face each other here today 30 minutes after game number 6 on the afternoon here today for Region 2. We'll look at Region 3, Region 4, the west half of the state as well too coming up, but we're going to look more deeper at this match. We're going to talk with some coaches here coming up, part of your pregame show from the Red River Valley Speedway and Norman County Raceway here on yourliveevent.com.
The Norman County Fair, June 19th through 22nd, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day with Eli Alger and the Faster Horses performing in concert. There's a salute to veterans with special music and a tribute from Operation Check 6. Racing, school bus races, free shows and attractions for all ages. Fun games in the Mighty Thomas Carnival on the Midway. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends. Free gate admission. The Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 19th through 22nd. Visit normancountyfair.com.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 3rd and 4th.
Closey with the 0-2 pitch.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 10th and 11th.
Right corner West is there for the dig. Backs at Bogenry for another kill.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 15th and 16th.
Really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the duck to Carson Yale.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
Red River Valley Speedway, what a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Get ready for racing this Friday night at 7 at the Red River Valley Speedway. Family fun for everyone. This week it's Military Appreciation Night and First Responder Night. Sponsored by FM Drain Cleaning and Services, Leinenkugels, and Finley Motors. For details, log on to redrivervalleyspeedway.com.
Your pregame show on yourliveevent.com, brought to you also with the Red River Valley Fair. With the concert lineup is complete. Check it out, redrivervalleyfair.com, where you can get your tickets on sale now. There at redrivervalleyfair.com. The 3 weekends that they're doing, June 28th, 29th, 30th, the Goo Goo Dolls. Ooh, tie my tongue there. Sublime with Rome, and then also the comedy stylings of Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias that first weekend. Hairball, Young Gravy, Ludacris, and Skillet take the stage July 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. And then July 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, it's the Disney Princesses, Blake Shelton, Breaking Benjamin, and Riley Green at the Red River Valley Fair. Tickets on sale now, redrivervalleyfair.com. Pirate Fast Pitch, the Hankinson Co-op taking on Hillsboro-Central Valley in our first game of 4 here today in Region 1 softball. Let's look at our Dakota Heritage Bank, or listen to our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame conversations. Interview with Mike Lowell, head coach of Pirate Fast Pitch, here, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank.
Coach, obviously on Saturday, you never want to lose that first game, but it happened. How do you move on here, getting ready for today?
Score runs. I guess that's pretty much your goal. You know, the pitching is going to be there, the catching is there. The defense is pretty solid. It has been all year. Our biggest downfall is we just need to score some runs, and you can't wait till the 7th or, 6th inning to do that. We need to come out right away and get the bat on the ball like we did a little bit earlier in the season, and like I said, get on the bases, do what we do, and score some runs.
Is it being more aggressive early in counts? Is it some other approach to the plate? What is it that you want to see?
Well, in our league, there's a lot of different pitching levels, pitching variations. Sometimes you practice, for that 55 range, and sometimes you see 45 in a game. So it's really just a matter of being patient at the plate, maybe stepping up in the box a little bit, and just using your fundamentals, keep the hands back, and drive the ball. We reach a little bit, the ball goes off the end of the bat, and then we're not hitting solid hits. So we just got to adjust in the box a little bit and get the mental part of it, and we'll be fine.
As a team, too, is it a little bit more of an advantage to be that first game there to keep that energy level up for you as well?
I think so. We're really not used to playing, 2-3 games in a day. Like you run into summer ball sometimes, and you're playing 2, 3, 4 games. We've got an outstanding pitcher, and so if we can get this first game for us, it's huge, obviously. So,
all right, well, best of luck here. Well, thanks for the time. We'll talk to you after the game.
Yep, thank you guys.
Mike Lowell, head coach of the Hankinson Co-op Pirate Fast Pitch, as they're called here, for our pregame conversations with Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Visit dhbanknd.com as you see Coach Lowell along with Coach Erickson for Hillsboro-Central Valley, with our officials having their pregame conversations out there at home plate. We'll come back, have a conversation with Coach Erickson as well. Coming up on yourliveevent.com, Region 1 softball here today.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back for more of our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame conversations. Head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley, Corey Erickson, joins us ahead of their matchup with the Pirates here in this Region 1 elimination game.
Elimination game here today, coming in, early morning game again, just like it was on Saturday. So the girls coming in focused?
Yeah, we had a little bit of a hit around. We had some girls there taking some swings last night. And we feel good. I thought we hit the ball pretty well against Central Cass. We finished with 8 hits against a really good pitcher for the Squirrels, and we're making contact most of the game, so I was happy about that. We know the story today is we need to make contact, we need to put the ball in play, and then play some defense behind our pitchers. So if we can do those things, it's going to be a good competitive game.
Of course, in a region tournament, everyone's familiar, but really familiar, almost a little bit deja vu, last Monday taking on the Pirates here on this field. Just a week ago. What do you take from that one to get ready for this one?
Well, we know that they'll be throwing a lone against us, and we've been I swear that she's been pitching since she was a 7th grader against us. It's been a lot of times that we faced her. So we have that going in our favor. But we'll be pitching Kaya Chenault here, starting her off, and they faced her last Monday. We faced Lowen last Monday, so not a whole lot of surprises, not a whole lot of tricks up anyone's sleeve right now. So we need to play the way that we know we can, not focus on the other team, just play our game. I have a good feeling coming into today. We're hoping to play 2 games and hoping to be playing tomorrow. So that's kind of our goal right now.
I guess the big question is what do you have to do to play the way that you know you can? What is the keys for the Burrows?
Well, we've been playing a little bit better. We ran into some funks throughout the season, just where we were low energy or not communicating enough. I thought we played pretty well for the most part on Saturday for the first 2 games of the region tournaments. We were hitting like we usually do, and defensively we made some plays. The biggest thing is just staying behind our pitchers and not matching the other team's energy level. Hankinson's going to come out fired up. This is their home field. This is their region tournament that they're hosting, and they're fighting for the same thing that we are. So we need to set the tone early on. We'll be the away team, so hoping to get on the bats right away and jump on some pitches, and then, like I said, just throw strikes, put the ball in, or make them put the ball in play, make them swing at pitches, and then play some rock solid defense behind our pitchers.
Corey, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
There, Corey Erickson, head coach, Hillsboro-Central Valley, Dakota Heritage Bank. Pregame conversations there dhbanknd.com. Here as we get set for our starting lineups. Starting lineups being announced right now here, beginning with the visiting Hillsboro-Central Valley. So let's jump in with our starting lineups as well. Brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar. Find out more online, crystalsugar.com. For Hillsboro-Central Valley at the plate first, they will be leading off with Peyton Quam doing the catching. Kaylee Kittleson will bat second, playing shortstop. Carsey Hattlestead bats third, plays third. Santa Kritzberger in the 4 spot in center field. Danielle Dubois in the 5 hole, playing first base. Abigail Anderson will be the designated player today, hitting for the right fielder, Kate Onis. She will bat 6th. Kai Chenault will pitch and bat 7th. Megan Ensign at second base bats 8th. And Aaliyah Jomstead will bat 9th in left field here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Defensively for the Pirates, the Hankinson Co-op Pirate fast pitch will align with Ashlyn Furch behind the plate doing the catching. Adeline Prochnow will be at first base. Gracie Offner at second. Kylie Falk at shortstop. Jackie Gockler at third base. Marley Post will be in left field. Ava Meyer in center field. Camry Kelly in right field. And in the circle to start things off will be Kirsten Lowen. That's the starting lineups for the Pirates and for the Burrows. Your starting lineups again brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. They're grower-owned with quality products. Learn more online, crystalsugar.com, including learn about some great careers with American Crystal Sugar. Also here, mention our umpires for today's game. Here will be Randy Olson behind the plate, Carter Mauk in the field here for our umpires for our first game of the day. As we get set, our lineups are in the books. We're going to have a break for the national anthem. We'll come back. First pitch coming your way next, right here. Region 1 Softball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Take your softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
As you're planting this spring, I thank you for planting Golden Harvest corn and soybeans on your farm. This is Tim Cazzette, your Golden Harvest seeds dealer. If you run short of seed, give me a call, 701-430-0877. I probably have some seed available to help you finish. Call me again, 701-430-0877, and we can discuss your options for Golden Harvest seeds on your farm. I wish all the area farmers and farm families a safe spring and a successful growing season.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
So we get set here for our first pitch. Reminder here, your pregame show from the Norman County Raceway, Red River Valley Speedway, and also the Red River Valley Fair as well. Bringing you your pregame show. Now we bring you your first pitch here today for the Pirates and the Burrows. Ready to face off from Hankinson. Thank you for joining us here. Thanks as well to all the sponsors you'll see in here throughout our broadcast as well. We ask them whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Thanks as well to Coach Lowell and everyone here in Hankinson for the accommodations and the seating and the connectivity and everything here right in the pretty people seats here behind home plate. Here as the Pirates finish their warm-up tosses as Kristen Lowen warmed up and Peyton Quam will take the plate here. This broadcast has been approved with special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association as we bring you here Region 1 softball on yourliveevent.com. Got Region 1 baseball today, Region 2 softball, baseball, got Region 3 baseball. A lot coming up here with yourliveevent.com. Don't forget to hit that little reminder tab and be alerted to the broadcast. As our first pitch comes in, and it is up high for ball one. Time of first pitch, 11:56 a.m. We are 4 minutes ahead of schedule. Jake Berkmeyer and Josh Boyko here for our 4 games here today. Here comes the 1-0. It's up high, ball 2. Here to Quam. Peyton Quam, Saturday, set the Burrow single-season steal record, now at 32. Came in with 30, stole 2 in the first game against Enderlin, and brings her to 32 to break that tie that she had on Saturday. Pitch inside as the bunt attempt is shown and pulled back. And it will start a 3-0 count to the speedy leadoff hitter for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Peyton Quam. Lowen looking in at her catcher, Ashlyn Birch. Gets a sign, bunt shown, bunt pulled back. And that one catches the zone for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here to Quam with Kittleson on deck, Halstead in the hole, due up 1-2-3 here to start this top of the first inning. Pitch low for ball 4. I'll walk down to first base, and the first batter aboard. Coach Lowe comes about halfway out of the dugout there and just instructing defensive alignment where he wants the girls to set up. Here to the right-handed hitting shortstop, Kaylee Kittleson. First pitch up high. Pitch goes as it is sliding in safely. That's stolen base number 33 for Peyton Quam on the year.
Not the one you want to put on first base to lead off an inning right there. She's going to be swiping second, pretty much first pitch as she does right there.
Yeah, she's greedy out there, looking to take extra bases. 1-0 count now as Quam gets up. Bunt is shown. It's bunted up down the first base line. It will drop in. Quam has to run around the fielder, throw down to first. Ball gets away, and now we have Quam coming down to score as Kittleson's safe at first. So the bunt down the first base line, and yeah, then the throwing error there as had to make the awkward throw around the runner, and it ends up that the Burrows lead 1-0, 2 batters into the game.
Yeah, that bunt might have trickled foul if it is let go and can maybe avoid that throw around the runner, but that's a tough play to make around a runner at first base and have the first baseman catch it when it comes back into the line of sight.
So Hattelstead will bat now. Here as she comes up. Get everything correct in the book. And there we go. So no RBI because of the error, unearned run on that one. But now an 0-2 hole to Garcia Hattlestead. Hattlestead had a 2-run home run in the first inning against Central Cass on Saturday. The eventual 15-4 loss. Here she'll swing cut this one back into the netting. Foul ball count stays 0-2. Different climates here, Saturday versus today. Saturday sunny, windy, light breeze here today, but overcast skies, humidity, almost a little chilly here for this 11:56 a.m. first pitch. Here's the 1-2 low, gets by, they catch her. The wild pitch will allow Kittleson to advance to second. Here, and that's why we went at 11:56, because at 12 noon they had the siren going, so you wanted to make sure, first pitch not interrupted by the siren, I'm sure.
There you go.
Yeah. Here, so the wild pitch, Kittleson safe at second base. Here, and then the pitch as a ball evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hattlestead, the power hitting third baseman for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Can confirm the siren works.
It does. As Lowen delivers in this one, ground ball towards shortstop. Pick, field, throw, and it's a wild throw. Error will allow the run to come in as Hattlestead takes second base. She'll take the turn, hold up there at second. And 2 errors in the first inning. Here allow the Burrows to score 2 runs here with no outs. And 3 batters have come up. Now the 4th batter in the inning will be Santa Kritzberger. Kritzberger waits for the Lowen first pitch and swung on, missed for a strike. Kritzberger, in our post-game conversation after the loss against Central Cass on Saturday, I thought had some good comments about, hey, we as a team said we got to make sure to keep the chatter up, keep the energy up and everything, and trying to do that. Here she chops one foul towards the third base bag. Here and right now we got the Burrow teammates standing up on the edge of the dugout, that half wall of brick there that they're able to stand up, lean on against, and some chatter coming from that dugout. As the swing and a miss on the 0-2, strike 3. Kritzberger goes down for out number 1 here in the top of the first inning. 2 runs have scored on no hits, a walk, and a pair of errors early on by the Pirates. Allowed those 2 runs to come in, and Garcia Hattlestead out at second base now for Danielle Dubois. She'll take the first pitch as it pumps through the zone for strike 1.
That was a good rebound there from Lowen in that last at-bat, just pounding the zone, and good results.
Yeah, settling down here, these last couple batters. Finding the zone after that leadoff 5-pick watch. As this one is up there off the glove, it snow cones off. Can't grab it in the webbing, and the wild pitch will allow Hattlestead to take third base. Even the count now, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, top of inning number 1. Hillsboro-Central Valley trying to have an extended rally to start this ball game. This pitch comes in off the plate for ball 2. And we got Randy Olson behind the plate, Carter Malka in the field, our umpires for our first game today. Here comes the 2-1. Makes it 3-1. 20th pitch of the inning right now for Lowen. Dead even, 10 balls, 10 strikes on the first 20. To the right-handed hitting Dubois. It's up high for ball 4. Dubois will walk on to first base. We'll see here if Coach Erickson goes with a runner. Nope, he's going to let Dubois stay out there in the first. Maybe a little early to bring in that pinch runner. He did early in the game against Enderlin, but I believe it was the second inning there when she came in. So with the re-entry rules and everything, you don't want to burn up your bench or your subs too early. Here with runners on the corners, Dubois will take second base without a throw. And it is spelled like Dubois, but I am told it is. She prefers Dubois. So
that's what I heard a couple weeks ago when first calling it. So that's what we're going to run with.
Yep. Just a little FYI behind the scenes tidbits there as we get the.
No need to get too fancy, too French. Dubois works.
We're America. Here's an 0-2 now. 1 down, runners on second and third to Abigail Anderson. and called strike 3. Second strike of the inning, that one looking. And it will be up now here to Kaya Chenault. She's already got the lead before she'll take the pitching circle, but she's got a couple ducks on the pond there looking to turn them in. Here if she can rip one to the outfield. First pitch comes up high for ball 1. And Carsey Hattlestead reached on an error. She's aboard at third base. DuBois at second base. She walked, stole second. So far, 2 runs have come in. They've had 4 runners reach. They do not have a hit yet. As there's a swing and a miss by Chenault. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. A walk to lead off the game to Quam. She would score from second on the Kittleson error. And then Hattlestead's error would score Kittleson for their 2 runs here in this first inning. Ground ball left side. DuBois will have to stop, run around it. The throw here picked up by Falk and thrown to first to Brucknow for the out. The 6-3 ground out will end the threat for Hillsboro-Central Valley in the top of the first, but they score 2 runs on no hits, 2 Pirate errors, and 2 runners left on base. To the bottom of inning number 1 on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazat Seed Cell scoreboard we go. Burrows leading the Pirates 2-0.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
2-1, or 2-0, bottom of inning number 1. Excuse me. 2-1, bottom of inning number 1. Tim Kazat Seed Cell scoreboard as the Hankinson co-op comes to the bat. Kristen Lowen will lead things off, followed by Jackie Gockler, Kylie Falk do up 1-2-3. Addie Prochnow, Ashlyn Furch, Macy Gockler, Gracie Offner, Ava Meyer, and Marley Post. The rest of the batting order. After that, as they face Kai Chenault, who gets a swing and a miss, strike 1. Here from Lowen. Chenault pitching, Peyton Quam catching, Danielle DuBois at first, Megan Ensign at second, Kaylee Kittleson at short, Carsey Hattlestead at third, Aaliyah Jelmstead at left field, Santa Kritzberger in center field as the ball skies out to her on that hit. And how's that for timing? Right as you're announced, ball fly out to you, she gloves it, and that is out number 1. There, so 1 up, 1 down. Right field is Kate Onis for Hillsboro-Central Valley, as she's the flex player here today. Here your defensive alignment for the Burrows as Jackie Gockler comes to the plate. The Pirate third baseman swings and misses at the first pitch. I'm anticipating a lot of early swings in the count here as we get the padding falling down. You can see it in the camera there as Quam comes over, does her best handyman impression to get that back in. Fell off on Saturday as well, too. We're going to just kind of tap it on up there against there, get it back and stuck on. We'll resume play now as Gockler here with an 0-1. And bunt attempt, bunted, will roll down the third base line. Hattlestead will scoop, she'll throw and not in time. The speed beats the throw. A bunt single. Therefore, Gockler puts a runner aboard on first base. As I was saying there before I got distracted by, things happening, talking with Coach Lowell saying, yeah, we want to come out, be aggressive, get runs scoring there, to not get the offense going in the loss to Northern Cass on Saturday. So I'm anticipating a number of, early at-bat swings as that time swung through and missed here by Kylie Falk. 0-1 here to the Pirate shortstop. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher in Chenault. Chenault delivering the pitch. veers inside for ball 1. First game against Enderlin on Saturday. Chenault went all 5 innings, scattered 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, 2 runs given up on a Amethyst Billing 2-run home run. As this one, little soft pop towards first base, will drop in. Runner had to hold. They'll throw to second for the out there. Thought about the tag, but going to throw there as Gockler had to run around Du Bois, and it's going to be a fielder's choice there for the runner to advance on the 3-4 putout at second base of Gockler. So Falk takes her spot over at first. A Prochnow will now bat. Pitch comes inside for ball 1. Wind picking up a little bit, kind of a crosswind here. Third base to that first base dugout line. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here Prochnow, Pirate first baseman, trying to get 2 out hit here. See if she can do something to send Falk around the base paths after they gave up 2 in the top half of the first. Here's a well-struck ball, center field, Kritzberger. Underneath it, Camping and Canacorn in center field. So an infield base hit does no damage as Chenault faces 4 no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Through 1 inning complete on your Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard 2-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads over Hankinson Co-op on yourliveevent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
And the first pitch pumped in. Timing right there. Josh Boyko quick on the transition there right as that first pitch comes in as we come out of break. It's a strike 1 from Kirsten Lowen. Here facing Megan Ensign. Jelmstead in the top of the order here with Peyton Quam. Ball well struck center field, going back right to the center fielder Meyer. And a fly out for a quick out number 1. Good crack of the bat, but sometimes you got to hit them where they ain't. So 1 down. And Aaliyah Breaker of Windshields Jelmstead will come to the plate. She had 3 hits and a windshield on Saturday, that windshield being my own. She'll show bunt as it's bunted fall back to the backstop for strike 1.
That was only half of the most destructive at-bat that I've seen, with the padding falling off also during that at-bat.
Yeah, that was that 10-pitch at-bat against Central Cass. Ended up singling, coming around to score a run. Here she falls behind 0-1 on the fall bunt, and this one left alone up high. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was my favorite at-bat of the afternoon, and your windshield getting cracked had nothing to do with that.
I know. It was an impressive hit foul ball. And then she straightened it out later in that bat, so it was cool. Here's the 1-1. And that one straightened out as it's high into center field. Going back, backpedaling Meyer. It's overhead to the wall. She'll round first, take at second. She will hold there. Hold with a 1-out double as she continues to swing a hot bat here in this region tournament. Elmstead goes into scoring position now for Peyton Quam in the top of the order to come up for the Burrows.
Yeah, on the way here we were discussing the position that Jelmstad hits in the 9 slot, but she's one of the most productive hitters in this lineup and really used as a table setter for someone like Quam with the high on-base percentage that can run a lot.
Yeah, you want some good contact hitters there in the bottom of the order, set the table as you said, and now Quam here going from a table setter to try and be a bunt or an RBI producer as bunt is shown, pulled back, and then a stolen base from Jelmstead as well too. Puts her up into third base. That was a ball. Coach Erickson was checking on the call as well too, as our home plate umpire says it's a 1-0 count. So great chance for the Burrows to add to their 2-run first with a runner on third, one down here to start the second. This pitch well struck left field. That's going back, and it is gone. It is gone. Late to get the hands up, but it's a 2-run home run for Peyton Quam from the leadoff spot. She jacks one over the left field fence, and a 4-0 Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough lead. It's the third home run by the Burrows in this region tournament. The 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th that we've had so far in 4 games and an inning and a half.
Yeah, sounds about right. And there's a lot of pop in this tournament, and Quam, just one of the many hitters in this Region 1 softball tournament that can put one over the fence.
And out of the leadoff spot, too. Here's the pitch up high for ball 1. An interesting combination. Catcher, speed, power, all there. You don't typically see that, at least regularly here, but that's the case it is. Now it comes up to Kaylee Kittleson. She comes up. She reached on an error her first time up as she laid up a little bunt down the line, and then the throw went wide, and on that throw, Quam was able to score all the way from second base. Here the 2-0 goes up top off the glove to the backstop. Will be 3-0 count. Now here for Kaylee Kittleson. Kirsten Lowen.
Yeah.
Here.
Quam is a special player and a 5-tool player at that. She's got it all covered, and at that catcher position, that's highly coveted.
Lowen throws a strike through the zone that time. It's the pitch. So far, it seems like the pitch is up. She's had a little trouble locating there. The lower part of the zone, she's been good success with. It's that rise ball. Is this one down the middle part, and it's fouled to the backstop. Therefore, strike 2. So full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes as the padding comes loose again. Here, we'll see here if we need some duct tape or anything, or zip ties or whatever. We'll figure it out. All good here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on base. Here to Kaylee Kittleson. And the pitch from Lowen, ground ball through the infield, left side. Gets past Falk at shortstop. And Kittleson take a big turn at first base, and she'll be walked back by Offner. There she gets the relay throw in back here to her at second base. So good piece of 2-strike hitting. And that will bring up Carsey Hattlestead. Hattlestead reached on error her first time up, ended the inning at third base. Lowen looks in, rocks, fires, pitch taken for a strike. 0-1 our count. Hattlestead, number 3 in the batting order. Burrows coming up for 2 in the first, 2 so far here in the second. Still with only 1 out. Pitches up for a ball. Big moment here for Lowen to get her team, her and the defense, I should say, to see if they can get the team with no extra damage done here. Here as this one popped up behind the plate, and that will go into the stands as it's heads up, cover up, get out of the way. Foul ball, strike 2. So I was saying limit the damage here. You're playing from behind. You don't want to play from too far behind. Some teams can overcome 20-point deficits. Not every team can. Here's the pitch up high for a ball. Hashtag Wolves in 7.
Wolves in 7. That's what it always was.
Yep. I said 6 at the start of the series. But
So I did too. I had 2 outcomes for that series. It was either going to be Wolves in 6 or Nugs in 7, and I didn't get either of those right.
I'm
but
glad
I'll
you
take
were
the
wrong
outcome.
on both. Here's a swing and a miss for strike 3 as Hattlestead goes down for the second out.
I will absolutely take that outcome, though.
Santa Kritzberger will come up now. Outcome of her first at-bat was a strikeout. She faces Lowen for the second time here today. Runner Kaylee Kittleson aboard at first base here after her 2-out, 2-strike single. Pitch up top, runner goes, and the tag, oh! That's how you block the base. There, the tag applied. And that will be out number 3. So Kittleson momentarily shaken up, but she gets up and looks to be okay as Falk applied the tag for the 3rd out. So a 2-run home run from Peyton Quam in the inning. Burrows add 2 to their total. They lead 4-0 over the Pirates on your Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Bottom of inning number 2 will be Ashlyn Furch, Macy Gockler, Gracie Hoffner to bat for the Pirates as they take on the Burrows. Burrows with 2 in the first, 2 in the second, leading 4-0, 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Pirates, after the first half inning, had no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors, and 1 runner left on base. Furch looks to start the offense here for the Pirates. Facing off against Kaya Chenault. She'll hold off on the first pitch as it misses for ball 1. Nice little crowd joining us here. We got some in the outfield. This one's popped up. First base line. Second baseman Ensign will come over. She'll call it off past the edge of the grass. Calls off Onus, the right fielder, and Ensign will glove it for out number 1.
The Pirates are clearly trying to get some swings earlier in the counts, as we've alluded to earlier in this broadcast, but they're just getting under the ball right now from Chenault as it's rising, and it's just on top of their bats right now and creating some weak pop-ups.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch here to Macy Gockler. As didn't believe it was the 6th inning when they broke through against Northern Cass on Saturday there in the 5-3 loss. Had a chance there in the 7th there, but couldn't get the big hits they needed to equalize the score. And drop in there to the 6-seeded Jaguars, who will play the next game against the 7-seed Enderlin. Did I have that right? Yeah. Here's the little soft liner off the glove of DuBois at first base and into right field for a base hit. They're able to get the single just off the glove of DuBois, and Macy Gockler aboard at first. Brings up Gracie Offner, second baseman, multi-talented second baseman, as she sang the national anthem before this game, showing off the pipes. Now look to show off the bat. With 1 down, runner on first base, showing bunt. It's bunted to the netting foul. As Josh, you can reach out trying to grab that all you want. There's a net in your way, and that ball is too big to get through the hole in the netting.
Doesn't matter. I was catching it.
All right. Would you dive after it? Would you go out full effort?
From under the table here?
Might be a little. Just don't hit the camera. Don't have cords flying and all that. Here, so the 0-1 offering now. 1 down, runner on first base. As Offner again falls it to the backstop. 0-2, the hole. Here to the number 7 batter in the order. Ava Meyer awaits on deck. Here, should she reach with one down, a runner on first base here for the Pirates. Chenault ready to deliver as Hoffner chokes up on the bat here with 2 strikes. And this one, pop foul, out of play over the first base dugout.
Truck conveniently relocated this afternoon.
Yes, I am much further away here today. Don't need 2 hits on the windshield.
There's choking up, and then there is this that's going on right now at the very top of the grip, doing anything she can to put it in play.
It works
she
as
does.
she laced it into center field for a 2-strike base hit. Drops in front of Kritzberger and moves the runner up. First and second now, 1 down for Ava Meyer.
A very good piece of hitting there with 2 strikes.
Meyer will see here. What a speed out there. She chokes up on the bat too. Might be looking to pound one into the dirt, trying to beat out a ground ball. Here, we'll see as Chenault gets set to deliver. She does show bunted. It's bunted foul. There, and you see the defense charge in as Hattelstead at third with shortstop Kittleson will cover third with runners on first and second. Ensign at second base will cover here at first base with Du Bois charging in. There, and so with them playing a little bit closer to the bags, big hole if you can sneak it by Chenault there in the pitching circle. Bunt shown, reaching for it, missing, runners go, throw down to third. The tag is not there, and then the trail runner scamples up to second as well too. So a strike, but then Ockler stealing, and Offner then following as well too, here with the double steal.
Oh, and you're struggling to score some runs in the tournament, cause some chaos on the bases.
Hey, and when you can get the outcome of the bunt without the out, but the swing and a miss for strike 3, they do get the second out there, but the extra chance to do some damage. Now comes up Marley Post, number 9 hitter, left fielder, left-handed batter for the Pirates. Looking to come through with a clutch 2-out hit. Chenault delivers, first pitch called on the outside, Black for a strike. Top of the order with Kristen Lowen hoping for a chance here to get a chance to bat with runners on the bases. 2 down, second and third. Here's the pitch, looking for that outside part of the plate, finds it again. Away to the left-handed hitting Post. Chenault now ahead 0-2. So 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on in scoring position. Here's Post, sets up. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as the threat is neutralized with a back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. Through 2 innings complete, Hillsboro-Central Valley over the Hankinson Co-op 4-0 on your Golden Harvest Team Gazette seat sales scoreboard.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Kirsten Lowen ready to deliver our first pitch, the top of inning number 3, as it's swatched in for ball 1. Anna Kritzberger at the plate. Second at bat, third time she's come to the plate. She was there when the runner Kittleson was thrown out for the third out in the inning number 2. So she gets to come back up here to start inning number 3 as this pitch comes inside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Throw from Furch behind home plate there to get the runner. Kittleson trying to steal and towards the first base side of the bag. Falk, the shortstop, coming over to catch it and then make the tag, and what was a literal bang-bang play as they collided into each other, but had the ball before the collision, so the out was made.
Out secured at second, but now a fresh count for Kritzberger in the third.
After one was fouled down the third base line, 2 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter, number 4 batter in the order for Hillsboro-Central Valley. This one skied. Look out behind us as it lands on the auxiliary field.
Right on home plate.
Can't hit off home plate. That's a foul ball. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here to Santa Kritzberger. Lowen delivers. This one, well struck, high left field, coming over, ranging over. That's going to be the left fielder Post calling off Meyer, and she'll glove it for the out. There's good call of I got it. And then Meyer doing a nice job of taking a couple steps back behind her just in case glances off the glove or something there to back up the play.
Yeah, very good communication out there in the outfield. That's a ball that can be dropped fairly often, but well done in the outfield by the Pirates.
1 down, Danielle Dubois will come up. Dubois walked and took second base as well with runners on the corners in the first inning. That's where she ended there after Lowen got a strikeout and a ground out to end that first inning. Here's a swing and a miss on the 0-1, makes it 0-2. On deck is Abigail Anderson for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As Kirsten Lowen settling in here in this third inning, fires the pitch. This one struck here into the gap in right center field, and it will land and roll to the fence. Dubois is on her way to second. She'll stop there. 1 out double here for Danielle Dubois as she gets it into the opposite right center field gap, and now we look here at runners. Pitch runners sounds like Sadie Gallagher. Sadie Gallagher is going to come in to run for the Burrows, replacing Danielle Dubois at second base after her 1 out double. And number 2, yep, it is Gallagher coming up.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there with Dubois on a 0-2 count, going opposite field gap for extra bases.
So Abigail Anderson, designated player, looking to see if she can, Control C, Control V, copy and paste, and have a similar result in this at-bat. Steps in 0-for-1 with a strikeout today. And the first pitch to her rolls away from the catcher, Furch, and Gallagher will take her way over to third base. No slide, gliding in. Little closer than I think Coach Erickson at third there wanted it to be.
It was because of the hesitation right away. She got halfway there and then thought about it. If she just goes, she'll be in there easily standing, but she's still in there nonetheless.
So 1-0 the count. This one equalizes the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. There with 1 out, just put a ball in play. Ground out unless it's right to third base or back to the pitcher. You got a pretty good chance of scoring. Here it's swing and a miss for strike 2. Kaya Chenault on deck for Hillsboro-Central Valley. There's Lowen. Finds the grip on that softball, steps onto the rubber. And here comes the pitch. Low, below the knees for a ball.
That one zipped in there with a little bit extra velocity right there. Lowen's trying to bear down and get this big second out without letting the runner advance home.
Lowen, the senior, been pitching for a lot of years here for this Pirate fast pitches. This one ground ball towards third. We picked at third. Good throw across, but off the glove, and everyone's safe. Runs scored and safe there on the error. Here, third error of the game there for the Pirates. So 2 unearned runs. That one run would have scored anyway, so counts as an earned run, but still 3 errors, allowing 3 of the 5 runs to come in to score. 1 down, runner on first goes as Anderson. Throw comes down, ball just off the glove that time of Falk and sliding in safely. Looked like it might have been dislodged as the tag was made. Kind of ground contact and runner contact all at the same time. And Anderson will be in with a stolen base. A swing and a miss for Chenault. So it'll be 0-1 count. Runner on second now. Pitch up high, held up with the cut. It's ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. You're in a 5-0 game. Hillsboro-Central Valley leading over the Pirates as this one popped up out of play. Two teams just played a doubleheader last Monday on this field. Pirates coming out on top. That's why they were the 3 seed. Burrows the 4 seed. Here in this tournament. Here now, 1-2, 1 out, runner on second, pitch up high for a ball. Ball bouncing away from Lowen towards the third base side, but the runner Anderson at second already retreating back to the bag, not going to spin in advance. 2-2, here comes the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Lowen with the pitch that time, her 4th strikeout of the game. Here in 2 2/3 innings pitched. Megan Ensign will bat now. Rocked one to center field, right to Ava Meyer for the out, her first time up for the F8 out. 0 for 1 today, but takes ball number 1, 1-0 this count. Abigail Anderson, after reaching on an error, stealing second base, waits out there in scoring position. Pitch comes inside, backs Ensign off the plate. She scoots out of the way, a little excuse me pitch.
Yep, good job changing locations, but missing inside on that one. So we'll see if Lowen gets back on the plate.
That one does, pumps it through the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here for this Pirates fast pitch team, the host team for this Region 1 tournament. So last year Kindred, year before in Hillsboro. I don't know where in the rotation it is for next year, if it's back to like Central Cass or where we're going to go. There's a ball, 3 balls, 1 strike to Ensign. With the hot-hitting Jelmstead on deck. And it's a walk to fill first base. So Aaliyah Jelmstead comes to the plate.
Next to the plate, number 13.
Here looking to break hearts just like she breaks windshields.
Double to center in her first at-bat with a good piece of hitting, barreled one up right off the wall. So this is a big at-bat right here for Lowen to try and get out of the inning before the top of the order is back.
First pitch to her, up high for a ball.
That secondary lead's getting out there now at second base.
Anderson. We'll see here. Shortstop playing well towards the third base side. We'll see if they want to try and something with Offner at second, with the throw over as she covers in between pitches. This pitch comes missing. Ball 2. 2-0 to the number 9 hitter. Jelmstead, 2 outs, runners on first and second. That one. There on the plate for strike 1. Little sun peeking out from behind the clouds right now. We're under the canopy here, so we don't feel it as much, but certainly lightens up the field a little bit. Ground ball right side. That will be knocked down at second by Offner. Throw to first for the out. And the 4-3 ground out ends the inning for Hillsboro-Central Valley, as they get 1 run across, and they lead 5-0 over the Pirates as we go to the bottom of inning number 3. 5-0 your score. The Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
It's the most prestigious, challenging round
wanted baddest outlaws and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
Bottom of inning number 3, top of the order up for the Pirates. Kristen Lowen, Jackie Gockler, Kylie Falk do up 1, 2, 3. First pitch to her is high for ball 1. Lowen flied out to center field, her first at bat, leading off the first inning. Here she steps up to lead off the third inning. And this pitch, little pop over to second base. Ensign will field it on a hop, throw over to first. In time for the out.
Up next, number 13.
Right there, a little soft liner. There for the 4-3 putout. Jackie Gockler will come up now. She had a little dribbler for a bunt signal. Her first at bat, then was forced out at second on the fielder's choice from the next batter, Kylie Falk. Here, 1 for 1 here today. Swings and misses at the first pitch, falls behind 0-1. A off-speed pitch, fall back out of play. 0-2 the count to Jackie Gockler. Jackie, the third baseman for the Pirates. Here, that wide open batting stance with that front foot nearly out of the box. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout swinging for Kaya Chenault, her third strikeout here today.
Senior number 1, Kylie Falk.
Now Kylie Falk will come to the plate. She grounded into a fielder's choice over towards first base. Not so much grounded into as this one grounded. Oh, hot catch at third by Hattelstead. Throw across the diamond to Du Bois. And Hattelstead with the quick glove save over at third base gets the final out 5-3. 1, 2, 3, no runs, hits, errors, runners left on base. We go to the top of inning number 4. Hillsboro-Central Valley 5-0. Your Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong, strong communities.
Top of inning number 4 at the top of the order up for Hillsboro-Central Valley. First pitch comes in low for ball 1. Through 3 innings complete here with our Bank North in-game update. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 4 runners left on base. The Hankinson co-op of Pirate fast pitch, no runs, 3 hits, 3 errors, 3 runners left on base so far. Your in-game update from Bank North. Here, where they take community to heart, helping the customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. It's values-based banking. Learn more. Visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. 2-0 to Peyton Quam, who shows bunt, pulls back, skies it here. That is on a swing here to right field, and it will be the right fielder, Kelly, coming in for the out. So Camry Kelly, 8th grader, able to glove it there for the F9 flyout to lead off the 4th inning for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
We saw Camry Kelly out there in right field make a nice play yesterday. That ended up being a sacrifice fly, but could have been a whole lot worse had she not made a nice grab out there in deep right field, and she shows off a nice glove again.
Yeah, Saturday she was going to her left and kind of almost leaped up, reached up to get that one. This time going to her right, so got the lateral movement there out in right field. First pitch, call a strike one here to Kaylee Kittleson. Kittleson 1 for 2, reached on error, scored a run, and then singled here in her 2 at-bats thus far. She's also thrown out trying to steal second to end the second inning. 1-1 count as that pitch misses.
I'm going to keep referring to Saturday as yesterday on accident, probably for the rest of the day.
And now a hard hit over to shortstop, knocked down by Falk. She'll recover, throw across the diamond is in time to get the out. Good job there, first to knock it down, stick with it there, and get the 6-3 ground out for out number 2.
That was the definition of sticking with it right there. That's a nice play by Falk, knocking it down and just taking her time. Even though she didn't have a lot of it, made an on-target throw.
Strong, accurate throw. Here comes now Carsey Hattlestead. Hattlestead flashed the leather here to end that last inning. Now with the bat to the left center field. It's going back. It is to the fence. And it will be Hattlestead gliding in with a 2-out double on the first pitch she sees in that bat.
That's about as close as you can get to hitting a home run without hitting a home run. That is off the middle to top of the wall out there in left center.
Well, there's a little trio of fans out there, too, right where that ball was hit that kind of spaced out a little bit. And I thought, oh, is it going to go? But it did not. And to the base of the fence it goes. So she'll be in scoring position now as Santa Kritzberger with 2 outs. Grounds one left side, foul past third base. Kritzberger 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a fly out to left field. Did have a solo home run against Central Cass on Saturday. Also had I want to say it was a 2 RBI triple in the first game against Enderlin as well, too. So it does have some extra base pop there from that cleanup spot. Low end delivers. Pitch low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Burrows center fielder, number 4 hitter. Danielle DuBois awaits on deck. This pitch went high in the zone, reached up, pops it up. Out of play. So a 2-strike hole for Kritzberger with 2 outs, runner on second base. Burrows with 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. They got a runner in scoring position here in the fourth, leading 5-0. Kritzberger waiting. Lowen now finding what she likes. Gets the grip, and now she'll rock and deliver. Up high for a ball. Going with the chase pitch that time on the rise ball.
Yeah, you can afford to do that on the 0-2 count right there. See if the hitter will expand the zone. But Kritzberger with the discipline at the plate. She lays off for ball number 2, actually.
And lays off for ball number 3 as well. We'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, runner on second base. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, 1 run. No runs have come in. They've had 1 hit, that 2-out double from Hattlestead as she stands out on second base. This one, ground ball left side. Hattlestead will wait as the throw from Falk gets by at first base. Hattlestead will then come to third base. And that ground ball in front of the runner held the runner so you don't run into an out where you get tagged. And also, I don't know if it affected the throw, but the error allows the inning to continue. So the 4th error of the game for the Pirates.
I've seen the Pirates have a little bit of issue out in the field today, and that's definitely hurt them with more than 1 unearned run.
So far, 2 unearned runs, but 3 runs have scored because of errors. 1 with a runner on third and a ground out would have scored anyway in what would have been an RBI, but by the official, unofficial book. 1-0 count now to DuBois as she falls this one back out of play. DuBois re-entering after being pitch ran for by Gallagher last time. 1 for 1 here today with a walk and a rope of a double here to right center field, her second at bat. Here's this one watched outside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. So a double and an error, both with 2 outs, put runners on second and third for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burrows trying to tack on additional runs here in this top of the 4th inning. That 5-run lead. This one, swing and a miss. equalize the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lowen at 89 pitches right now, 50 strikes, 39 balls. Here is she has 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 5 hits given up. This one fouled to the netting. On pitch number 90, Dubois stays alive. As we get the rendition of the song from the dugout.
I like that.
You're not going to join in, Josh?
Better.
Yeah.
That falsetto like that.
Yeah. So the Enderlin Eagle bus arrives in the background. Lowen set to deliver the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got out of the inning. No runs given up on 1 hit, 1 error. 2 runners left on base for the Burrows. To the bottom of inning number 4 on the Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette seat cell scoreboard. They lead the Pirates 5-0.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Bottom of inning number 4 as the Pirates look to get their bats going. Was an issue for them on Saturday, as Coach Lowell alluded to in our pregame conversations. There, they couldn't score runs until late, falling behind in the eventual 5-3 loss to Northern Cass, the 6th seed. Falling behind 5-0 as we start the bottom of the 4th here against the 4 seed Hillsboro-Central. Owen Prochnow, Ashlyn Furch, Macy Gockler due up 1, 2, 3. It's the 4, 5, 6 hitters in the order. Ball 1, strike 1, 1-1 the count. Here to the Pirate first baseman, Kai Chenault in the circle. She works here. The righty delivers, swing and a miss for a strike on that far side of the pitching rubber. Left side as she delivers, trying to get that arm over the middle of the plate. She'll step on, ready here at the 1-2. Rock and deliver. Called, strike 3. Got the backwards K for the first time today, part of her 4 strikeouts that she has in that pitching circle. 4 strikeouts, 3 hits, no walks given up here, 4 for Chenault. And of course, no runs, the big number for the Burrows. Here in this top of the 4th. Ball fouled off the pole. Nearly hit the Pirate flag. That's from Ashlyn Furch. They're falling that one back for a strike 1. Again, the Jolly Roger blowing here at the ballpark. Chenault sets, delivers. Furch falls it back. This one out of play. It's our first of 4 games today in Region 1. Second game will be Enderlin, the 5 seed, against the 6 seed Northern Cass. Also Region 2 softball here today. That one scheduled to get started in about 7 minutes with their first matchup of the day. That being the North number 1 seed Mayport CG versus the North number 2 seed Pembina County North. That game on yourliveevent.com as well. Ball 1-1-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded between the legs that time of Furch. Awkward angle to, go 5-hole on yourself as the batter. It's a foul ball. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chenault will check the wristband as we'll check on the defense alignment here after this 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got her swinging, got one looking, got one swinging. That's 3 strikeouts to the last 4 batters that Chenault has faced. Peyton Quam doing the catching, Danielle Dubois at first base, Megan Ensign at second, Kaylee Kittleson at shortstop, Carsey Hattelstead at third base, Leah Jelmstead in left field, Santa Kritzberger in center field, Kate Onis in right field. Here as we have a hit batter. Macy Gockler hit by the pitch there, and that will put her at first base. So with 2 outs, that ends a streak of 2, 3, 5, 7 straight batters that had been retired by Chenault. And of those 7, 5 were by strikeouts. First pitch, ground ball towards third. Hattelstead, field throw, stretched by Dubois at first for the out. Again, the ground out, 5-3 to end the inning. And no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base for the Pirates. After 4 complete, they trail the Burrows 5-0. Your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Kirsten Lowen in the circle. Here to deliver the first pitch, which a bunt shown. I don't know if it was fouled on or missed, but it ends up to the backstop. It's a strike 1. Here to Abigail Anderson. Anderson followed by Kaya Chenault, Megan Ensign. Due up here in this inning. Top of inning number 5. Burrows leading the Pirates 5-0. Anderson awaiting the 0-1 offering. Called for a strike. Anderson 0 for 2 here today with an RBI as she struck out. She reached on an error with a run scoring. She also has a stolen base here today. Here comes the 0-2 from Lowen. Missing for a ball. So we enter hour number 2 of this game, just exactly 61 minutes old at this point. Here in our first of 4 games today. As we know, the full participants of 3 of those, the 4th game will be the winner of this one between the Burrows and the Pirates, and the winner of our next game between the Innerland Eagles and the Northern Cass Jaguars. In both of those elimination games here today. Pitch up top, checks, swing, holds up, ball 3. Full count now, 3-0, working it back from an 0-2 deficit. Anderson will take a little practice cut. And here into the box. Here comes the payoff pitch. It's called strike 3. Not her looking that time. Here is looking at this one right now, the Burrows. Here with 5 runs scored in this one. Here and could be significantly more. Burrows 1 of 11 with runners in scoring position here today, compared with 0 of 2 for the Pirates. Here a little in-game update on that one as leading by 5, but also some of those runs coming in with the errors on those. Here, so see how the clutch hitting plays out in this one. Again, your in-game update this time from the Red River Valley Fair with a 3-weekend format, June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and the 11th through the 14th. You can check out the concert lineup online at redrivervalleyfair.com. Don't forget the free events as well, too, including the yourliveevent.com free stage powered by Holston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Performers I'm told will be announced this weekend for that free stage. Check it out, RedRiverValleyFair.com. 3-0 pitch, low for ball 4. Kaya Chenault will walk down. We'll anticipate the courtesy runner coming out for her. As I do see Mallory Elfson grabbing a helmet, stepping out of the dugout, and Coach Erickson says to our home plate umpire, I'm going to make the swap there with the courtesy runner coming in. And Mallory Elfson will run here for Kaya Chenault after her 1-out walk. Brings up Megan Ensign. Ensign 0 for 1 here today with a fly out to center field. Walked in her second at bat. As Kirsten Lowen rocks in, delivers. The first pitch comes in low, backs off Ensign a little bit out of the box too. It'll be 1-0 the count. Checking out, yeah. Defense playing about straight up as you would here. The right hander as the ball gets off the glove of the catcher Virch, and runner will advance. Elfson safe at second on the ball off the glove there. Puts her in the scoring position. So as we said, 1 for 11. Let's see if the Burrows can improve that number here with 1 out and a runner in scoring position as the ball comes in low. 3 balls, no strikes, the count here to Megan Ensign. With Aaliyah Jelmstead on deck for the Burrows. And that's ball 4. Puts runners on first and second, and in case of emergency, break glass. Aaliyah Jelmstead comes to the plate. You like that one, Josh, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes. You break my windshield, the next game, I get to drop in these great tidbits like that. That's how it works. Here she'll bat with 1 down, runners on first and second. Showing bunt and bunted fall behind her. That will be an 0-1 count now. Did I spend way too much time yesterday thinking of like 4, 5, 6 of these? Yes. Yes, I did.
I mean, when the Wolves don't play till 7, you got a lot of time on your hands.
I had a lot of time for napping yesterday. Oh, yeah. Here's an 0-1, 1 down, runners on first and second. Lowen delivers the pitch. It's a ground ball, left side, chopper towards third. Still just beating the play over at third. Throw to first is not in time. Was not fielded cleanly at first, but Jelmstead already would have beat it out as the fielder's choice for the 5 unassisted to get Elfson, the lead runner, forced out at third as Ensign goes to second base. And so now with 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position, Burrows will have 2 outs as Peyton Quam comes up. 1 for 2 today with a walk, a 2-run home run, and a flyout. She also has 2 runs scored in this game. She'll take the first pitch for ball 1. 108 pitches right now by my tally for Lowen here as we battle here in the top of the 5th inning. That pitch, that hits for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. After 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. Lowen not giving up any runs in the 4th and 1 out away from doing the same here in the 5th with that 5-run deficit. This one fall back out of play. That will be strike 2. So Quam with the 1-2 count. Trying to get a big hit to widen the gap here in this top of the 5th inning. Thanks for joining us here today, Region 1 Softball on YourLiveEvent.com. Appreciate your viewership. As the pitch comes low for a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jake Berkmar, Jokic Boyko here for game 1 of 4 today. And winner of this one will play the 4th game against the winner between Enderlin and Northern Cass, who plays next. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Here's a ground ball left side to Falk. She'll throw to first, and the glove is there. The ground out from Falk to Brocknow, and 6-3 on the putout. There, so Burrows Strand 2. They still lead 5-0 on your Tim Kazette Seat Sale scoreboard.
Did you know that Bassett Motors has over 300 pre-owned vehicles to choose from and a great selection of new vehicles arriving daily? At Bassett Motors, hometown hospitality and personal service is their goal. Come and experience a relaxed buying process. They will handle everything from financing and licensing to accessorizing your new vehicle. Give them a call at 701-652-2955 or check them out online at BassettMotors.com. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Bottom of inning number 5. Call it your 5th inning stretch here as the Hankinson Co-op Pirates trail the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burrows 5-0. They'll have the 8-9-1 batters coming up. Ava Marley Post and Kirsten Lowen due up. Here's the first pitch, strike one, trying to slap a bunt there. It will be 0-1 to Meyer. Meyer, strikeout her first time up. Here she, after that one, infield coming in. Here to field one. As this one swung through for strike 2. Meyer, the junior for the Pirates, playing in center field, taking that pitch, and ooh, she's got a good optometrist to lay off that one, seeing it well.
No, that's a tough one to take right there, just off the outside black. So
especially with 2 strikes. See if Chenault goes back to that location there. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3.
There it was.
Chenault now in the pitching circle, her 6th strikeout against 3 hits, no walks, and no runs allowed here for her. Pinch hitter coming in now. Skylar Furch will come in and hit. She will hit in place of Marley Post. So our umpire gets her on the scorecard, and she sets up to step in, digging in against Chenault. 17 versus 17. As the first pitch to her comes low for a ball. 1 down here in the 5th, and Pirates looking for base runners in this one. They've had a few in the game. Here's a swing and a miss for a strike, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. They had runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out in the 2nd inning before Chenault came back with back-to-back strikeouts to get out of that jam. Outside of that, just 2 base runners, neither advancing past first base in the game for the Pirates as they're looking to get the offense jump started. We'll see if the pinch hitter, Skylar Birch, can do it here, but she falls behind 1-2 as she takes that pitch on the outside black. So Chenault will get the sign, get ready to set up. Finds the grip, rocks and delivers. This one well hit into center field. It will get down and past Kritzberger to the fence, and it will be a pinch hit, base hit. So there you go. Is that the little jump start that the Pirates are looking for? As we'll get the substitution back in, as Post will re-enter for Skylar Furch as she does her job as a hitter. Post going to see if she can do her job now as a runner.
Yeah, Furch with a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 strikes, didn't complicate things, just kept it simple, goes right center field gap. And just good to hear a barrel for the Pirates right there, and maybe that's the jump start they need.
You find that foothold, you try and gain some momentum. Let's see what they can do with it. 1 down, runner on first. Bunt is shown down the third base side. It's fouled. Here's Kirsten Lowen. Top of the order, so a good spot for the Pirates here to try and do some damage with one out with that full order coming up here.
Runner post was going on that bunt attempt.
Chenault will set up with the 0-1. This one, little pop-up over towards second base. Kielsen comes and dives for it. It's off her glove. It lands in. Chenault will then grab it, throw over to second, and get the force out at second. So the 6-1-4 force out at second on the fielder's choice.
Another one of those really tough reads to make at first base right there, because you get too far off and that's a diving catch. You're getting doubled off and the inning's over, and you can't afford to do that when base runners are scarce for the Pirates, but a tough one to read. It ends up dropping and post forced out at second.
And Kittleson going maximum effort for that one, trying for the diving catch too. So, of course, when you see that as a runner, you're thinking she's got a good chance at it, so you're going to get back a little bit more. But Chenault, good job to react, get that throw over to inside at second, get the lead runner. 2 down, runner on first. Jackie Gockler at the plate. As Chenault delivers this one, ground ball foul down the third base line. Gockler 1 for 2 today, singled in the first, was forced out at second by the next batter, and she struck out part of a 1-2-3 third inning for the Pirates. 1 ball, 1 strike from Chenault to Jackie Gockler. That one on the bottom part of the zone, missing for a ball as Quam bluffs a throw and Lowen dives back in safely with no throw over to first base. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the Pirates looking to inch back. Here's this one, inches Gockler out of the way. Comes inside for ball 3. And just once in this game so far have the Pirates had multiple base runners on the base at the same time. As they get a strike there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That was back in inning number 2 with Macy Gockler and Gracie Offner both aboard, but they were stranded at second and third after Chenault went back-to-back strikeouts. Here with 2 outs and a full count. Here comes the pitch. It's a golf shot here down the line, left side, up against the line. It will land fair. It will land fair. Throw comes in towards third, and the runners will stop there safely. Little jam shot, and that was pinpoint down the line. They're able to get the single there, and then Owen will go first to third. Jackie Gockler will be safe at second on the throw in to third. So runners on second and third, 2 out. Coach Erickson going to have a little conversation. Here is this timeout, this break in the action right now. Here with Hillsboro-Central leading 5-0. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third for the Burrows. And a big moment right now for both teams. For the Burrows to try and maintain their momentum, and for the Pirates to try and take some momentum. And it's the dangerous Kylie Falk coming to the plate. You got your number 3 hole hitter in a big spot. 2 down, 2 on, trailing by 5 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning. 0 for 2 today with a fielder slice ground. Here's well struck left center field going back. It is caught by the left fielder, Jelmstead. Gave it a ride, but not quite enough. As Jelmstead, the left fielder, a couple paces to her left, and the loud out number 3 ends the threat for the Pirates. To the top of inning number 6, Burrows leading the Pirates on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard 5-0.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet Smart Strand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, Smart Strand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for Smart Strand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
At
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Top of inning number 6, Kaylee Kittleson takes the first pitch. Ball 1 from Kirsten Lowen. Here in the circle for the Pirates. She's gone 5 complete, allowing 5 runs, 3 earned runs, 5 hits. She's stranded 8. This one popped up first base side as it will land foul. Foul ball for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike there. Kittleson 1 for 3 today. Reached on error in the first, scored an unearned run, singled in the second, grounded out to short in the third. Or in the fourth, sorry, her third at bat. This one comes in at the toes. 2 balls, 1 strike. Difference in pitch counts here today. Lowen at 110 through 5. She's now at 115. This is pitch number 116. As it misses for a ball. Chenault, her counterpart, 60. Of course, the errors not helping for some extra opportunities here, but both pitchers allowing 5 hits so far. As the ground ball towards short will not result in a hit as Falk throws to Prock now for the out.
Next to the plate, number 22, junior.
6-3, and that brings up Carsey Hattlestead. Hattlestead 1 for 3, reached on error. She struck out, and she rocked one to left center field for a double that we thought was going to go out until it landed at the base of the fence instead of over the fence. We've had a couple hits that have looked like they're going to go, not quite go, and we've had some that do go over that left center field. That's been a popular place to barrel up the ball here this tournament. Is this one on a rope down the left field line? And now a bounce away from the left fielder post. Hattlestead will turn. She'll go to second, and she will stop there. So a single advancing on the error for Hattlestead. And that will be the 5th error of the game for the Pirates.
Exit velocity-wise, that's got to be near the top right there. That was yanked down the left field line.
Now Kritzberger will step in. First pitch to her. Misses. Ball 1. Kritzberger a strikeout, a flyout, and reached on an error in her 3 trips to the plate. 3 at-bats. Also was at, here's a frozen rope. Left center field, gets away from the center fielder as Myers stumbles out there in center field, and the run will score. And then the extra base being gained on the out. So the RBI single, scoring the run. And then the error there in center to allow the extra base. It is a little soft out there. It was soft on Saturday. Got a little bit more rain here. I believe last night into this early morning hours. Rough totals around 21/100ths of an inch, depending on where exactly your rain gauge is. Here, so a little soft out there in the field, and that time just sometimes it gets away from you on the plant. 2-0 the count to Danielle Dubois. 1 for 2 at the plate, a walk, a double, and a strikeout. Here's her pinch runner after that double. Sadie Gallagher did score. This one fouled back out of play. 4 strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Dubois here with Miguel Anderson on deck. 1 down, runner on second base. Burrows have scored a run here. After 2 innings keeping them scoreless, Pirates allowing 1 here. Their deficit growing here now to 6 in this 6th inning. Pitch high for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. One down, runner on second is Santa Kritzberger. This one grounded up the middle, through a C&I single pass and diving off at second base, taking the turn at third. Kritzberger gliding in, touching home plate with no throw coming towards her. An RBI single for Du Bois, and the Burrow lead stretches to 7. Brings up designated player Abigail Anderson. So freshman up here with an 0 for 3 line so far. A pair of strikeouts and reaching on an error. Does have an RBI and a stolen base though. Here as the designated player, hitting for Kate Onis, who's the flex player out in right field for HCV. She'll take the first pitch, ball 1. One down, Du Bois at first base. Anderson awaits the pitch from Lowen. High inside for a ball. 2-0. Here from just behind home plate to the third base side of things, bringing you this call on yourliveevent.com. Jake Berkmeyer, Josh Boyko here for another 4 games of this Region 1 softball tournament today. After 4 good games on Saturday, we'll have 2 more games scheduled for tomorrow. Mother Nature will decide if we stay on schedule. The pitch up high on the 2-1 makes it 3-1. Right now, tomorrow's games, which would be qualifier games, if you want to call them that there, with the elimination game first. The winner of that one and the winner of our 3rd game today will both secure state tournament appearances. That 3rd game between Central Cass and Kindred Richland. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. So you got to win 3 to come through this elimination side of the bracket as the Burrows get a ground ball up through the middle, knocked down at second. Look at first, but then realizing I'm going to go the short way to second. Ofter gets it to Falk to get the lead runner, Du Bois, there for the fielder's choice. Good job going to her right, diving, knocking that ball down. There's the force out at second, and Anderson takes Du Bois' place as the runner at first base.
A really good play right there to the backhanded side of second base from Offner. That's not a easy play by any means, and is able to get the lead runner.
First pitch to Kai Chenault up high as it hits the backstop. Runner will advance, and right to that pad that, I don't know, we got to find the double-sided sticky tape or something there. It keeps wanting to fall down.
Okay, here we go now. Come on.
Here, so Anderson safe at second, though, on the wild pitch. And ball 1 to Chenault at the plate. Chenault 0 for 2, ground out, strikeout, and a walk in her plate appearances so far. She'll show bunt, pull it back. Runner will break for third. No throw down. There's Anderson with the head-first slide to get the steal. 1 ball, 1 strike. There we go. 2 down. As the pitch comes and started, stopped, took it for a strike 2. So low and 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Here after allowing the 2 runs, and a ball through the infield. Chenault adds to her total here today with an RBI single, scoring Anderson from third base. And the lead grows now to 8-0. 8-0, a 3-run 6th inning right now for Hillsboro-Central Valley. So Megan Ensign will check in. Not check in, she'll come to bat. She's 0 for 1 today with a pair of walks. Here in a fly out to center field. Batting here with 2 outs, and that one up and outside for a ball. That hit from Chenault too, we talked about it earlier. The runners in scoring position. There you go. You get one, here and do it with 2 outs as well, too. That's a clutch hit.
Yeah, definitely. They were, 1 for 13 entering this inning, or close to it, and definitely coming through with a clutch 2-out hit there.
There's the throw goes wide of Lowen, but Falca there at shortstop able to back it up. It was just like you're throwing down to second, a little practice throw that time. 2 balls, no strikes to Ensign. Here comes the Lowen pitch. Seen low for ball 3. As Ensign gets ahead 3-0. And the delivery. And there for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Our count runner on first base, Kaya Chenault. The courtesy runner Elfson came in. Courtesy runner Mallory Elfson comes in there at first. Here's a number off the bat down the first base side. You got to come over. Lowen will come out of the circle of the field. Her throw to first, not handled, and Ensign will be safe. Meanwhile, Elfson will go into third. She's coming around home. She'll dive in safe. Elfson, the awareness there, and Coach Erickson waving her around. The little misplay over at first, and able to use it to go from first to third on a ball that went about 6 feet off of home plate. There, so the little number.
She didn't even think that was going to go fair because of how much spin was on it. It started in foul territory and then settled inside the line.
Did not really look to advance right away, but then said, oh, man, I got to run. Now we got the pinch runner coming in, and if I heard correctly, it would be Destiny Ellingson. Wearing the sweatshirt. So not sure on that one, but I believe I heard Coach Erickson yelling for Destiny to come run. So that's what we're going to go with as the ball grounded left side past the shortstop. It's a base hit for Jelmstead. And the throw will come into third. The safe at third, and then the trail runner, Jelmstead, taking second base. So the single with Ellingson going to third. Jelmstead safe at second on the throw to third. And now Peyton Qualm coming to the plate, and for the Pirates, you really got to focus in because trailing by 9, that runner on third scores. You have to score in the bottom half of the inning or this game is done.
Yeah, that's I'm guessing why they needed that pinch runner in right there, and we're so decisive about going first to third right there. Destiny able to get in just before the tag, a valuable extra 60 feet.
Ball 1, ball 2. To Peyton Quam, who's 1 for 3 with a walk, a 2-run home run, a flyout, and a groundout. Here, scored 2 runs, has stolen a base as well for her. Ball 3. 3-0. That last single by Jelmstead as well, too. The 10th hit in the game for the Burrows. Here now that runner in scoring position number that we've been alluding to throughout the game. Ball 4 loads the bases. So Kaylee Kittleson will try to put a ball in play here and bring in what could potentially be the 10-run rule run. If the runner Ellingson at third base can come across. First pitch to her, up high for a ball. Lowen, 146 pitches right now.
Not nearly as taxing as in baseball, so that's why there's no pitch count. But
still tiring.
Definitely tiring, and Lowen was out there on Saturday, not yesterday, on Saturday, and threw probably triple-digit pitches in that game as well.
1 ball, 1 strike as that one catches the zone. Lowen walks to the back of the circle, finds the grip, steps on the pitching rubber, rocks and delivers, and it comes in for a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Kittleson. Kittleson 1 for 4 with an error, a single, and 2 groundouts. She also scored a run back in that first after reaching on that error. Well struck into the gap in right center field. That's going to score multiple. 1 will score. 2 will come around. They're going to hold Quam at third base, and it's a 2 RBI single there for Kaylee Kittleson. 2 strike, 2 out hitting. There is the two score. Ellington and Helmstead both score. Quam goes to third, and that puts a lot of pressure now on the Pirates here with still to get out of this half inning and then to get the runs across in the bottom half, trailing now by 11 in inning number 6. Carsey Hattlestead at the plate. Pitch comes. Runner goes. Was called strike one. Gittleson with the steal of second. So second and third now with 2 down. Hattlestead reached on error, struck out, doubled and singled. Here she scored a run after singling. That was in that 6th inning. Off the RBI from Kritzberger. Pitch up high for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hattlestead looking here as the pitch. A strike there down the middle. I have that 1 pitch off. 3 balls, 1 strike is what I hear umpires say. Ball 4 loads first base. Fill the bases now for Santa Kritzberger. Number 4 hitter.
Next to the plate, number 7.
Strikeout, flyout, reached on an error, and singled in a run, her last at bat, and then came in to score as well. And that was here earlier this inning. It's now 9, 10, 11. This is the 12th batter to come to the plate in what is so far a 6-run 6th inning for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Strike 1. Strike 2 on a swing and a miss. Since that second out, here the Burrows have, there's an well struck left field gap, and it will be underneath it, and making the catch is Marley Post out there in left field. So the Burrows leave the bases loaded, but a 6th-run 6 puts them up 11-0. Hankinson Co-op needs to score at least 2 runs to continue the game when we come back in the bottom of the 6th inning on your Tim Cassette Seats Hill scoreboard.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Bottom of inning number 6. Here as the Hankinson Co-op needs base runners and runs, trailing by 11 runs in this 6th inning. Will be the 4-5-6 batter, so middle of the order to get things started as a swing and a miss for Adeline Prochnow. Here is Kai Chenault has scattered 5 hits, not allowed a run, stranded 6 runners on base. Here in the pitching circle for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Oh, as our transmitter runs out. Here's a ground ball down the third base side. Here, and let's see if that runs. Trying to get that link back. Not sure what happened there. We'll get that tested out in a second here. 0-2 the count now. Here Prochnow, and it's a called strike 3. Got her looking. That time, Chenault with her 7th strikeout. Matching her game against Enderlin performance on Saturday there as we get our center field camera back. 1 down as the pitch delivered here to Ashlyn Birch. Ball 1. Birch 0 for 2 today with a flyout and a strikeout. This one well hit here into center field. Going back is Kritzberger making the catch in center for out number 2. And the Pirates are down to their final out in this one. Trailing 11-0 here in this 6th inning. And it'll come down to Macy Gockler to begin the rally to trying to extend the game. 1 for 1 here today with a single and a hit by pitch. Their first one runs in on her for ball 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total base runners in the game for the Pirates. Here as they've had 2 of them forced out, they've stranded 6. 1-1 the count as we get a strike called. Gockler here with Gracie Offner, hoping to get a chance on deck. This one popped foul out of play. Well, now the Pirates down to their last strike. Here with 2 down, bases empty, 1-2 the count. Chenault, does she go fishing or does she go at her? Here's Gockler, looks in, ready's here to swing the bat, and it's a right back to the glove. Right back to the glove of Chenault on the line out, and that will end the game. So the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burrows defeat Hankinson Co-op Pirates 11-0. Your final on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. They will play the winner of our next game between Enderlin and Northern Cass. That will be game number 4 of the day. So we'll talk about that more, though, when we come back. Your post-game report coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all of your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Hillsboro-Central Valley with the 11-0 victory over Hankinson Co-op here to advance in the Region 1 bracket here in this elimination game. Here's so Burrows will take on either Enderlin or Northern Cass in game number 4 here today. Our game summary here in this one, as we welcome you in here to our post-game report, our Petro Stopping Center's post-game report. And do one thing. There we go. All right, so the Burrows jump out to an early lead with a 2-run first inning, taking advantage of a couple errors, 2 unearned runs to the first 2 batters, and they would lead 2-0. Extend their lead in the second inning with a 2-run home run from Peyton Quam, and then a RBI on an error, allowing a run to come in the third, and the Burrows would lead 5-0. Meanwhile, the Pirates unable to get the bats going. They had a runner on the first, 2 runners on second and third in the second. Could not get anyone past third, obviously, with the 11-0 final score there. But base runners being scattered there as Kyle Chenault in the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts in the game. Again, no walks. And scattering, did hit 1 batter, but no walks and scattering 5 hits over the course of the game. There, Burrows would extend the lead here then in the 6th inning as they had a 6th-run 6 with RBI single from Kaya Chenault, RBI single from Santa Kritzberger, a Danielle Dubois RBI single as well, and 2 RBI single from Kaylee Kittleson, extend the lead out to 11-0, as that would force the 10-run rule then after Chenault gets the Pirates to go down 1-2-3 in the bottom half of the 6th, and that will be your final score in this one, 11-0. Your Burrows over the Pirates. This is your Petro Stopping Center post-game show. The Petro Stopping Center, your one-stop travel hub for all your road needs. Just off 45th Street and I-94 in Fargo. Wide selection of food, gear, gas for your ride. Let their team roll at the red carpet, give you the VIP treatment. They've got you covered around the clock every day of the week at the Petro Stopping Center, bringing you your post-game report. We'll be back with more, some post-game awards coming your way, some post-game conversation as well when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Designing places of lasting value and beauty, Hepper Olson Architects of Buxton continues to be a leader in small-town skylines. No project is off the table as they've completed buildings for commercial businesses, educational and medical facilities, public spaces, religious centers, and even residential properties. From start to finish, Bobby and her team will help your visions become reality. Hepper Olson Architects of Buxton, 701-841-1000 and hepperolson.com. Best of luck to the regional athletes in your spring sports tournaments.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
The Hillsboro Vets Club apologizes for the inconvenience of having the kitchen closed for remodeling this week. When the remodeling has been completed and the kitchen reopened, they will continue to bring you the best roasted chicken on Saturdays. The Hillsboro Vets Club sends congratulations to our area graduates and wish you best of luck as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead. As we approach Memorial Day, the Hillsboro Vets Club gives a salute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. They encourage everyone to take the time this Memorial Day to honor those who gave their lives for the red, white, and blue.
Petro Stopping Center's post-game report here as the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burrows over the Hankinson Co-op Pirate fast pitch 11-0 final in 6 innings. Let's look at our post-game awards here. We start with our RDK Enterprises precision play in the game. Precision here at the hot corner for the Burrows defensively. I'll go with Carsey Hattlestead. A couple of plays that stand out in the 3rd inning. A wicked liner towards the bag. She backhands it there and able to quickly get it over to first for the out. Then the next inning, in the fourth inning, making another great play on a roller up the line there to field and throw and get the out there. So Carsey Adelstead, a couple hot plays over at the hot corner. They're working with precision. Those will be your Arctic Enterprises precision plays of the game. Arctic Enterprises in Hillsboro, wishing you a safe spring planting season. For information here for upgrading your planter and more, visit them online at planterdoc.com. And also here with our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Connection here today was connected in the pitching circle for Kaya Chenault of Hillsboro-Central Valley, as she will take the victory in the circle, going 6 innings on just 69 pitches. Very economical and efficient in the circle here today as well. 7 strikeouts, scattered 5 hits, did not walk a batter, did hit 1 batter, but most importantly for the Burrows, no runs allowed in the game from the circle there as she picks up the win here today. She was connected. You can be connected with Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust online with halsteadtel.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley will advance here after this elimination game. They'll take on the winner between our next game of Enderlin and Northern Cass as the 5-6 seeds match up there to see who will move on, take on the Burrows. Of course, our game 3 of the day is essentially a state qualifier there, as the winner will move on to the championship game between Central Cass and Kindred Richland, seeds 1 and 2 of this tournament. But the 4 seed Hillsboro-Central Valley over the 3 seed Hankinson Co-op 11-0. Stick with us, more coming up on your Petro Stopping Center's post-game report.
You're feeling that spring sensation, and that means it's time to put a spring in your step over to Mayport Hardware. They've got it all: the seeds, soil, pots, and garden tools you need to make your green thumb glow. If you're spring cleaning, pick up some paint or rakes to spruce up your home and yard. They also have appliances to put that tax refund to good use, and the bikes and lawnmowers, they're just ready to roll out the door. Keep that spring sensation at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Norman County Fair, June 19th through 22nd, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day with Eli Alger and the Faster Horses performing in concert. There's a salute to veterans with special music and a tribute from Operation Check 6. Racing, school bus races, free shows and attractions for all ages. Fun games and the Mighty Thomas Carnival on the Midway. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends. Free gate admission. The Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 19th through 22nd. Visit normancountyfair.com.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 3rd and 4th.
Closey with the 0-2 pitch.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 10th and 11th.
Right corner West is there for the dig backs at Bogenry for another kill.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 15th and 16th.
Really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the duck to Carson Yale.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to your Petro Stopping Center's postgame report here as we head to our postgame conversation here, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. As we, that one froze there. Don't want that view. As we will try and get that going again. But Kaylee Kittleson joining us here as. Oh, there we go. Ooh, nice and bright, and boom, there it is. Right there. Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews here, dhbanknd.com. And Kaylee, congratulations to you and your teammates on this victory coming into an elimination game. Let's first talk mindset. What was it there as you guys prepped for this one?
Well, we all have to work as a team, and we always pray before the team and just talk together as a team, and we're all just like, this might be our last time playing with the seniors, with each other. We need to go out there with a positive attitude and go out there and win like we know we can.
First inning, able to take advantage of some miscues by the Pirates, get that early lead. Did that help the team settle down, or what did that do for you guys?
Yep, it helped us settle down and just like feed off of each other's energy. And, they're making errors, and then we just have to feed off of that. So.
I do have to ask you, second inning, are we feeling okay after the collision there on the steal attempt?
Oh, yeah, we're feeling okay now. Just a busted up lip, but, that's all right.
There you go. You got to have your battle wounds, right?
Yep.
There you go. Big 6-run, sixth inning for you guys.
Yes.
Doing a lot of it with 2 outs as well, too. How did you get those clutch plate appearances?
We just have to go out there expecting to hit the ball. We can't expect to get walked every at bat. We have to go up there with a positive mindset and just hit that ball. And if we get 2 outs, then we just pray that, the other person up to bat is going to go get that ball and go hit it. And we just have to feed off each other's energy.
All right. Well, hey, bring the energy. You got a couple games off to rest up, get ready. Best of luck to you and the teammates coming up.
Thank you.
Thank you. As Kaylee Kittleson join us here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burrows as they get the victory 11-0 over the Hankinson Co-op. As Coach Erickson going to come over join us as well. Your post-game interviews here from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Visit them online, dhbanknd.com. As can I hit that button for you too, Coach? All right, there we go. We get you on the camera as well here too. At least half the screen is good looking, and I'm not talking about my half here.
Look at you today.
Yeah. We don't have that wind.
The wind,
there.
right?
Yeah. Ooh. But here, win or no win, still you come out first game of the day and a good win here to start the day for the Burrows.
Yeah, you never know how the kids are going to react. We had a 7 a.m. Leave time on Saturday. We came out and played really well against Enderlin really well. We had a 9 a.m. leave time. The girls were only there at school for a half hour, just kind of a broken day. And we knew coming in, if we win, we don't play again until 6 o'clock. So it's kind of a weird day for us. So I was a little bit worried about how that was going to affect our energy to start off the game, but girls came out ready to play. I was really happy about that.
Able to get those 2 runs in the first inning, did without a hit too. But you see the table setter and Peyton get that walk, steal on it, and then just put a ball in play, force the defense there to make a play.
Yeah, Peyton's so dangerous. She's a good hitter. Obviously, play small ball. She can do that. She's got speed. She can hit home runs today, like she showed. She's just a very complete player, and she's such a rock solid catcher too. So. That's the kind of leader that you want is in that leadoff spot. And then she and Kaylee feed off of each other so well because, Kaylee knows what her job is to do. Kaylee's job is to move Peyton into scoring position. And, Peyton was able to do that and then moved her over to third base and then ended up scoring on the error on that bunt. And, that's what we need to do. That's what those two are really good at. And then if Kaylee's not asked to bunt, she's willing to put the ball in play, hit the ball hard somewhere, and she did that today too. So very complete win today by our entire team. I think everyone had productive at-bats. Everyone had productive outs out there. That's what we need to do this time of the year.
One thing that I was kind of looking at over the course of the game as well, too, was the at-bats with the runners in scoring position. That's always something I like to follow.
Yep.
By my numbers here, you start the game 1 for 11 with some of those errors involved in there as well, too, to help score some runs, but finished 5 of 18. So late innings, especially that 6-run six there, coming up with some clutch at-bats.
Yeah, that was a frustrating thing there towards the middle of that game, I think that third, fourth inning, because I think we got up 2-0, and I think we added another 2 runs with Peyton's home run, and then we got up to 5, and we just kind of seemed stuck at 5 for a little bit. And it's just like, gosh, we got the base runners there. We just couldn't get that big hit to break things open. Finally came around there in that 6th inning, and that was big for us. I was kind of debating where we were at in the batting order, where we were at outs-wise, what I wanted to do. But I brought Destiny Ellingson in to pinch run for Megan, and then she ended up going first to third on I think just a base hit, and made ran the bases perfectly on that. And that was big. That got them back on their heels a little bit, and I think we scored a bunch of runs after that. So that was kind of a turning point in that game.
Well, the turning point in your favor, so you get to move on. You'll play the late game here today, as mentioned, against either the Eagles or the Jaguars, who are warming up now.
Yep.
What do you do over the next 4 hours?
Right. I think we're going to head over to Wahpeton, grab a bite to eat there, get off of our feet, get indoors for a little bit, just chill. We'll watch the game on your live event probably.
It's a good choice.
Good plug. So, we'll do that. Then we'll come back after a little bit and just kind of treat it like a brand new game, go through warm-ups again and have just a good day together as a team. That's kind of the focus right now. And we want to come back tomorrow. I was I told the girls that, I believe that we're a top 3 team in this region. I wanted us to go out and prove it today. We still got one more game to do to go out there and win before we get to that point. So, but that's what we're focused on right now. We want to prove it to ourselves. We felt that we were that team this year. We just didn't have the record to show it.
Corey, thanks for coming over. Appreciate it. Congratulations on the win. Go get some food. Enjoy Josh's call the next game there. Yep. We'll put the pressure on him. And then we'll see you again later here today.
Thank you so much.
All right, Corey Erickson joining us here for Hillsboro-Central Valley, the Dakota Heritage Bank post-game conversation here, dhbanknd.com. As we continue on with our Petro Stopping Center's post-game report, let's go to our final numbers here, and then we'll get you switched over, get you ready for game number 2 of the day here as in this one, for the Pirates, it was batting Kirsten Lowen going 0 for 3, 2 for 3 day for Jackie Gockler. It would be Kylie Folk 0 for 3, Eddie Prochnow 0 for 3, Ashlyn Furch 0 for 3. Macy Gockler would be 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch. She also stole a base. Gracie Offner would be 1 for 2 with a stolen base. Ava Meyer 0 for 2. Marley Post would be 0 for 1 here today. Skylar Furch would be 1 for 1 with a single here today. As 5 hits for the Pirates in this one offensively. Pitching, Kristen Lowen will go the distance. She will suffer the loss. 6 innings pitched, giving up 11 runs, 6 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 11 hits, 7 walks in the game. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burrows, batting Peyton Qualm was 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored, had a 2-run home run for 2 RBIs, also walked twice and stole the base. Kaylee Kittleson would be 2 for 5 with a run scored, 2 RBIs, a stolen base. Darcy Adelstead would be 2 for 4 with a double, a run scored. She walked once. Santa Kritzberger would be 1 for 5 with a run scored, 1 RBI. It would be Danielle Dubois would be 2 for 3 with a double, an RBI, a walk. Abigail Anderson was 0 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. She also stole 2 bases. Kaya Chenault was 1 for 3 with an RBI. She walked once. Megan Ensign would go 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Aaliyah Jemstead is 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. She had a double and a stolen base. It was Sadie Gallagher as a pinch runner scoring a run. Mallory Elfson as a pinch runner score a run. Destiny Ellingson as a pinch runner would score a run here for the Burrows. Pitching, Kaya Chenault would go 6 innings complete to not allow a run, scatter 5 hits, pick up 7 strikeouts, did not walk a batter, did hit 1 batter in the win for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burrows get the victory 11-0, 11 runs on 11 hits, no errors, 11 runners left on base. Pirates with no runs on 5 hits, 7 errors, 6 runners left on base for them. That'll wrap us up here for game number 1. We'll get you set for game number 2 as we have a quick switch over here before Enderlin and Northern Cass coming up next. This has been your Petro Stopping Center's postgame report. Thanks once again for joining us, and we'll be back with more Region 1 softball here today on YourLiveEvent.com.